You see me?
I'm waiting for it to load in. Oh, I
What
see you. What's good?
how you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, just grinding.
Bet. Give me your name one more time. Nice
Oh,
to meet
nice to meet
you. This.
you. Yeah. So, yeah, I know this is Trevor Jackson. He's an actor, singer, artist. He's all around talented. You know,
Thank you, man.
no problem. So, how are you doing, and how's your day going?
I'm good. My day's going good. I had me a little nap. That's always good. You got to recharge, But I'm good. My album comes out this upcoming Friday, so I'm getting excited for all that. And, yeah.
All right.
How about you? How's your day going?
Oh yeah, my day's going good. You already know. I just woke up, got on the game, just being
Bet. What do you play? What do you play?
Call of Duty. You know.
Okay. What's your go-to loadout?
Well, I like to run the. Well, I'm on Cold War right now. On
Oh,
my
okay, bet. Yeah, I haven't done Cold War, so yet. But tell me.
I like to run the Mac 10, you know. But
Bet,
on Modern
bet.
Warfare,
Say again?
you played Modern Warfare?
Yeah, that's what I play. I
Yeah,
haven't gone Cold War yet.
nah,
Yeah. What about Warzone?
I don't like Warzone.
Yeah, because you got to shoot them 40 times, to get a kill. I'm like,
Or whatever.
man. Yeah.
So yeah. So were you 13 when first acting on the show Cold Case, and was that your debut? And were you about 15 when you was acting in A Beautiful Soul?
So I was actually, yes, I was 13 on Cold Case. That was my first TV show. Yeah. And then I think I was also I was 14 on Beautiful Soul.
Right.
Yeah, super crazy. I remember I was so nervous, man. Cold Case. I was 13 years old. And how old are you?
I'm on 15.
15. Okay, bet. Yeah, no, I was 13, and I remember I didn't know what to do if I wasn't talking. You know what I mean? And I remember there was a scene. I was standing there, and I was between two people talking, and I just was so nervous. I just kept going like this. Remember that? Beautiful Soul was cool. That was my first movie. That was super fun to do. Yeah, 15. I was doing Let It Shine.
Yeah, I definitely know how it feels to be nervous when trying stuff, like trying new stuff and getting into new stuff. It could
You'd rather be nervous and try new stuff than be comfortable and never try anything new.
facts. At least when you do it, like it feels like everything. It feels like it's over and you did it.
Exactly.
So yeah. Well, currently you star on a TV show Grownish. Did you approach that the same way how you approached the other roles?
Grownish was I'd say probably the easiest for me because I think I kind of put a lot of myself into Aaron. You know what I mean? I don't have to stretch too far. You know, he's similar to my age. Um, he's kind of got the same vibe as me in certain areas. So yeah, I kind of just read the lines with him. But different when I play different characters, it just depends. But he's pretty comfortable. You know what I mean?
Right. And also speaking of like being the same age, what is it like working with Diggy Simmons, knowing that he also started in the entertainment business at a very young age, just like you?
It's amazing. That's my brother, he's helped me through a lot. I'm sure I've helped him through a lot. And like you said, it's definitely hard in this industry when you're young and you're growing up and you know, don't really have anybody else that has the same experience as you. You kind of start to feel lonely. So it's definitely a brother of mine who we relate on multiple aspects, not just in real life, but, in our personal life, whether we're talking about relationships or talking about our mental health, our internal happiness, internal peace. And yeah, you get few and far between, with friends like that. So super grateful for him. Shout out to Uncle P. Harry, that's my guy. From the day I met him, that's my uncle. That's it.
Yeah, same, definitely.
Yeah.
So name some of your movies and shows for the viewers that will want to check out some of your previous work.
Bet. I did a TV show called American Crime, which I liked a lot. Andre 2000 and Regina King were on there with me. Superfly, if you haven't seen that, go check that out. Grownish. definitely go get my albums that are out. Rough Drafts 1 and Rough Drafts 2. And then look out for this Friday. My new album comes out then. Yeah, man. I did Burning Sands. Burning Sands was cool if you all haven't seen that. And I'm working on a lot of stuff right now too that I'm producing, and yeah, super stoked.
Yeah, because when I posted the flyer that I was interviewing you, all my friends is like, "Let it shine, Superfly. Let it shine, Superfly." Are those
Yeah.
most famous roles?
Maybe to some people for sure. And then some people I know they only know Grownish, or they've only seen Burning Sands, or they've only seen American Crime, or they don't even know I act. Some just know me for music, and then it's the other way around. Some only know me for acting and don't know how to do music. So I guess it just depends.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
a lot of my family members is happy for me because my sister, she loves you, big fan, you know.
I
So
bet.
a lot of stuff. It was like a lot of happiness, you know.
That's good, man. I'm glad I could bring that.
So with a resume like yours, you must be proud coming from a family who loves sports. Am I correct?
Coming from a family who loves sports,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, my family loves sports. I love sports. I surf a lot. I haven't been able to do that much recently, but yeah, I love to surf, man. That I love to play basketball. I used to do martial arts. I love doing physical activity, and I know this doesn't mean anything to you, but take advantage, man. I'm 24, and it feels like I'm 60, my body. So definitely take advantage of your body, stretch, do all that, because it stops. The flexibility stops.
Definitely. So speaking of basketball, who's your favorite player right now?
Favorite player, I'd say Kyrie might have to be one of my favorites for
Kyrie.
sure. Yeah.
Well, I think he's GOAT. LeBron James. You already know how I'm going with.
I mean, he's a legend. I feel like he's excluded from that question because we know he's the best. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go like not him, somebody else. Yeah, no, he's a legend. He's a legend already.
So when did you get into music?
I got into music when I was okay. Okay. So I started off tap dancing, and I remember I wanted to do music because when I started off tap dancing, I loved Gregory Hines. That was a guy that I like studied and was obsessed with. And I remember I had seen him, and I was like, hold on, if I'm watching him, he's on TV, so I want to be on TV. And then I said, he's tap dancing, so I want to do that. And he was singing in the movie that I was watching. And I was like, I want to do everything he does, I want to do it. And so I knew I wanted to do music from that point. But I got signed when I was like 15 years old to Atlantic Records, and I was with them for like 4 years. Started making my own music, so I kind of did what everyone else told me to do up until I was like 17, 18. I was like, you know what? I want to write my own music. I want to do what I want to do. Like, if I'm putting out these things and my fans expect to get me out of it and I'm not giving them me, then what am I doing? I'm lying to them and lying to myself. Um, and music just meant too much to me. It was too personal for me to, just not do it the way I saw fit. So, yeah, I say I really started doing music around those ages, but I've been singing, man, since I was like 7 or 8 years old. I remember my dad, when he used to record me all the time, just every video I was singing Usher, I was singing R. Kelly, I was singing all the R&B, goats, essentially. And that's all I did. I was like, wait, you got to hear me sing this. You got to hear me sing this.
Yeah, because like I feel like it's always good to just do different things. You know,
Yeah.
definitely a great thing. Just try everything because we only live once. So something gonna work.
Yeah, and they always say the happiest people are the people that switch up their routine. And if you're here in life one time, you only get one shot to live a life, live a happy one. Don't let, because you meet so many people who they may have a lot of money or whatever, and they're just like, oh, well, I've been doing this job for 10 years, might as well stay another 10 years, and they'll just be unhappy for money. They'll be unhappy to make other people happy. You can never do that. You can never let anyone else take your happiness or, your joy. Not even yourself. Yourself is the number one you gotta watch out for, because sometimes yourself will be like, man, you come on, no, 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 no. I need to be good. I need to be happy, etc.
Uncle P had told me to ask you about baby oil.
It's funny you said that. I was on a mission last night trying to find some baby oil. Tell him that. Was he on here? Where's he at?
Yeah.
We need to add this fool. Hold on. You saw that in the comments, or he texted you that?
He texted me that.
Oh, okay.
So tell you that.
Yeah, that's another conversation. When you're older. No, I'm joking.
So your albums that you dropped are Last Breath, New Thing, In My Feelings, Rough Draft 1, and Rough Draft 2. What was your favorite album?
Well, Last Breath wasn't mine, but New Thing was mine, and In My Feelings, and Rough Drafts 1, Rough Drafts 2. I think my favorite so far. Ooh, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, dude, because they're all so close to me. But it'll definitely be between Rough Drafts 1 and 2, for sure. Those are definitely yeah.
Was you ever, you mentioned how you was nervous when it came to acting, but was you ever nervous when you got like in the booth?
I've been nervous going on stage before, but the thing is like you're nervous until you're doing it. You know what I mean? It's like all that nervous. It's like when you're getting on a roller coaster and the whole way up, you're kind of like scared. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. And then you go down and you're like, this was the best thing I've ever done. Let's go again. That's how I feel about making music. That's how I feel about anything that makes me nervous. Anything that I am like afraid of for a second, I get over it, and I realize that the most amazing things are on the other side of fear.
I have a crazy story about roller coasters. When I was going up, I felt nervous and I came down and I got off, but I said I don't ever want to do this again.
You sound like Perry. Perry don't like me and Dig made Perry get on a roller coaster and he almost passed out. He's on there like.
That's why when people take me to they take me to like Six Flags and stuff. They on the rods and then they try to play me. You know the thing where you shoot into the clown's mouth. They don't wonder why I'm so good at that because I don't take rods. That's all I do.
Yeah, you just be sitting there playing that game, huh?
All the games. That's why I'm so good.
That's funny.
So, Hold On 15. I like your song right now. You know the music video you just had dropped, and I definitely know the ladies love it. So how do you feel about the success on that song?
On Just Friends, I feel good, man. I feel really good. I'm super excited about just this whole album, and that was kind of like the first song off the album. I really love the video, and I think people love the song. Yeah, that's it. And here's the thing too. If I can give you any kind of gem, is like when you're making things again, you can't make them for anybody but you. If you like it, that has to be enough because you'll never make everybody happy. You'll never do everything right. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be somebody that doesn't like it. So at the end of the day, you have to be your audience, and you have to be your number one, critic. If you like it, then that's it. I have friends who have done projects and like, oh, people didn't receive it right. And I'm like, but did you enjoy it? Did you love doing it? Then that's it. That's it. So, yeah, I'm glad that people love it, but also if they didn't, I would be okay because I thought it was amazing, doing it.
Yeah, because most definitely, like a lot of people it's like people just hate,
Of course.
And the main reason why they hate is because they're just not where you at, and they didn't think you could do it. And when they see you do it, they like, how did he do it? Try and bring it.
Right. Exactly. How did he do it? And, they want to, and after you do it right, then when you get around them, they want you to do the things that they do so they can feel better about their lives, Hey,
Right.
do this, come and do this. Hey, we're going to do this. And you've already probably moved on from that part of your life. And then they'll say that, oh, you think you're too good. Well, yeah, actually, because my life is changing and I have to make better decisions for myself, You can't ever be apologetic about that. Your life has to come first. That's kind of been like the theme of this conversation, but it's true. Is you have to be the most important thing, because how can you save the world or how can you change anybody's life if you're not together?
Right, sure. So a lot of people was talking about the single Just Friends. What were you thinking about while you was writing the song?
How many times I've been friend zoned, dude? You wouldn't believe it. I've been friend zoned so many times. Mainly between ages 13 and like 16. But even today, it still happens, you know? It's always the one that you want is the one that friend zoned you. And all the other ones, hey, I want to be, no. That one's the one I want, and she's either, now she's got a man or whatever's going on. So I think when I was writing that, I definitely was like, you know, I think I was just kind of thinking about it, the times that go down. You know, it just didn't happen. It didn't happen the way I wanted it to go down.
Right. So speaking of friend zoning, did you ever have like a story where a girl that rejected you now when you up, oh, you know, like that?
Yes, bro. That's the story of my life. That's the story of everyone's life. And it's funny because at the time, everybody would tell me, bro, trust me, she's going to come back. I'm like, no, she's not.
Right.
She's over it. She's done. Full circle. Came back. It came back. Yeah, dude. And you know something too? This is something I do. Sometimes I go, and let's say I try to talk to a girl, right? And she gives me no play. Maybe I'm like out the mall or somewhere. She doesn't know who I am. That's good. I prefer not to know who I am. But I always test this out. I go somewhere, and I'll be like, hey, what's up? Like, they're like, oh, no, excuse me. I'm like, okay, hey, can we just be friends like Instagram friends? And then I give them my Instagram. They're like, oh, my God, wait. I'm like, nope, it's too late. It's too late. I'm gone. Gone. You should have had your chance. And now I see. Oh, man, I've done that so many times. But you get to see the real person, you know?
Right. So this is what I'm probably got to go through when I get.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely going to come back. And, you know, love them from a distance. Love them from a distance. Don't let them in. And they have good, you know, persuasive tactics. Don't fall into it.
Right. So what's the first song you ever wrote and recorded for yourself and others?
Okay, there's a song I think called Island Girl that I wrote when I was 11 years old. Shout out to Johnny Mac. It's he's an awesome, like, he does everything, but he's a promoter out in Hawaii. And he kind of took me to the studio. I used to perform in the Bay Area at this spot all the time, and that's where I met him. And then he was like, let's record a song. So I did it, and I wrote a song, and it was about this girl. I still remember her name. Her name is Kea Lohi. She's from Hawaii. And this was after I left Hawaii. I did Lion King there. And I came, and I was like, oh, my gosh. I thought about her every day. You would have thought I was, you know, 40-year-old man in love, getting married. Like, I was 11 years old. I was like, okay, Lily, I just got to write a song. And she's from Hawaii, so I was like, the song is going to be called Island Girl. It was basically me trying to get her. That was it. I remember it, though. It's funny. My voice sounded like a chipmunk on that thing.
So I hear, well, matter, what was the first song you have ever wrote and recorded for yourself and others?
Oh, that might have been it. The Island Girl one.
Oh, that was it? Oh,
Yeah. It's
so
all good. You good?
you know this is how it is. So I hear people speak about ghostwriting. How do you feel about it? Because a lot of people use ghostwriters.
For me, so here's the deal, right? I've had songs written for me in the past, and there are still songs written to this day, but very few. And if they are written for me, I go in and change something to make it my own. But the majority is me, you know what I'm saying? And that's for a reason, because I want people to feel me, you know what I'm saying? Um, but I feel like if people, you know, every record, just like, I think it takes the artistry away a little bit, you know what I mean? But there's nothing wrong with somebody having an amazing song that's perfect for you, you know what I'm saying? But again, if it's every song and you're not writing your stuff, then, you know, I don't know. I don't feel as connected to it. But me lately, dude, I like I said, I collab and we'll change like a few parts. Maybe I'll change the hook. Like right now, I wrote the hook, and you know, like moved. The original hook was actually the bridge, and I moved the bridge to the end, and I wrote a new hook. So like modifying it, you know what I'm saying, or making it your own still. Yeah. So, and typically my favorite songs are the ones that I wrote all of it. But no, man, I don't think there's anything wrong with collabing, but definitely not someone writing your whole records all the time. Go ahead.
I said one thing. This interview is very good because, like, a lot of people that I know, yo, they're proud that I'm doing this. You know, it's a big thing. You know.
Hey, I'm proud. I'm proud that you're doing it, man. I'm proud that you're doing it. And this is just the beginning. And if this is what you want to do, then you have to take the steps. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. We can't make excuses for ourselves like, I want to have this life, but I keep living in this life, you know? It's like if this is what you want, dedication, time, um, and love and like a good spirit, you know what I mean? Because a lot of these people, like I said, they can be millionaires, they can be billionaires, but they have no soul, you know? They have no love to give. Like, why are we doing it? Why are we doing it? Are we doing it to uplift people? Are we doing it to change people's lives? Are we doing it to unify people? Are we doing it so that we can get a nice car and that we can get chicks? And, that's not what it's for. So definitely, man, I'm proud of you, and I'm sure everybody else is, and we're going to continue to be proud of you because this is what it's about, people doing what they love to do. If the world would be happier and there wouldn't be as much craziness if everybody was doing what they love to do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But like I told you, a lot of people are living a life that they don't want to live due to money. So they're becoming a slave to a job that they don't love because they want to get money. Or, they're trying to impress their family. Like their family only wants to have a lawyer, so they're living as a lawyer but hate that job. But imagine if everybody was doing something they truly love to do and truly was happy about. Everybody be smiling. Hey, what's up? Hey, give me a hug. Hey, how you doing, man? It'd be a better world.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, good for you, dog. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. So,
Yeah.
in closing, I want to thank you. I want to tell all the people on here who don't know about Trevor Jackson to tune into his music and tune into all the projects and everything he did and he's doing right now.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And shout out to you, man. Say again?
I want to appreciate you for even coming on the show.
No problem. No problem. All love, man. All love. Family of Perry's a family of mine. That's it.
Right? Also, can I ask you one thing?
Yeah.
I get a follow back.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
All right.
Hey, man. One love, dude.
All right. One love.
Pleasure to meet you.
All right. Pleasure to meet you
Stay
too.
up. Stay up.
Definitely. Definitely.